Leo, first of all, let's talk about the hot news, the breaking news. Then we'll talk to you about Portugal winning the Euro yesterday in France. Let's talk about it. Graziano Pelle off to China for big, big money. He will be the highest paid Italian player to date. Correct, Leo?
Yeah, absolutely correct. Is I guess a surprise for a lot of people because he's going to China to this club that is Shandong Luneng. He's gonna gain like $40 million in 2 years, 2.5 years. So it's really a big money, and so I guess he made worth the Euro.
You know, Leo, a lot of players are starting to go over there. We saw Hulk make his way over there. We're seeing some wonderful coaches going over there, and they're trying to get the level of Chinese football at a level where it's respectable and hopefully, get to a World Cup and compete one day for a World Cup. And I like what China's doing. Yes, they have the money, but they're strategically trying to buy players that have had some success recently, like Pelle, and coaches. As we know, Lippi went there. I think Cannavaro as well is going there, or he has gone there. And things like that, I think, are great for China, Leo.
Yeah, I mean, there is also Ciro Ferrara and Clarence Seedorf. They are now coaches in Serie B teams in the China League. I guess their goal is to host the 2030 World Cup, if I'm not wrong. So they're trying, obviously, to build a competitive league. And I guess they found a really interesting way because, if I'm not wrong, they're going to have like 5 players from abroad. And these 5 players are going to be like very good players like Jackson Martinez and the other people that they brought there. And then 6 people from China, so that their players can improve by playing with these people, and they get a more competitive league just to be able to be a competitive national team in the few years from now.
Leo, as soon as I heard that Pelle was off to China, it reminded me of when Toto Schillaci went to Japan and the success he had after that World Cup. And he went there, he cashed in, he had a wonderful life there. And I believe that Pelle is going to enjoy his time as well. And we're starting to see that more and more guys are not afraid to go to countries like China, Dubai, on and on. And I think this is great for the game.
Yeah, I mean, he started very young to go abroad because he went to Holland and then he went to England, and he traveled a lot, and he gained everything that he has now. So I think he deserves it. I mean, I don't know if he could probably be able to get a contract in a better team, but obviously when you're talking about $40 million in 2 years, I mean, it would be foolish not to go and take it.
You and I both know, Leo, that we've talked to people off the record in regards to players going to China, agents that represent big name players, and they don't want to go there. Even though there's a ton of money to be made, they don't want to go there because of the lifestyle, the style of living, and they're not comfortable. They're not, they're not used to living that type of a lifestyle. And that would be the only thing right now that would be holding, I believe, a lot of players and world-class coaches going there, Leo.
No, of course, I agree. Absolutely agree with you. You know, when you know that, like, you are not able to go on the Google like freely, and there's a lot of limitation, and as you said, really completely different way of life. So it also depends where you're going to play, because if you're going to Beijing or Shanghai, it will probably be easier for you. I don't know, Guangzhou. I guess that China is really getting along with some Western way of life in their big city, and I think that these difficulties are becoming really thin now, because they have money, and when they have money, everything is really more easier to get out of the way.
Just before we leave the page of China and Pelle going there, I tell you, Leo, I have this in my mind, and I believe it could possibly happen. when Gigi Buffon finishes that World Cup in 2 years that he wants to go to in Russia, I believe he could actually leave Italy and say, I want to try this journey for a year or two. I will go to China. I believe it's possible. You?
Actually, I don't see him doing that thing because I don't know. I don't think he's the guy that they want to do that. Also because I mean it's gonna be 40 or maybe more when there's gonna be the next World Cup. I guess that for a guy like Buffon that is always about proud to be Italian, all that stuff about the flag and think about being Italian and stuff like that. Probably the really best way to close his career is to like play the World Cup, closing with Juve and remain the flag. But everything is possible, you know. I don't think Buffon is a guy that at that age is going after money. Maybe the life experience, but that way I found more probable, more likely to come to USA. But I don't think the MLS is gonna buy Buffon at 40.
Yeah, you know, you bring up a valid point there, but you know what, Leo? It's a journey, and it's something that a guy like Buffon might say, you know what, I'm done here in Italy, let me go to China to maybe help some of the younger goalkeepers there, help the Chinese league get some promotion for it, help it get to a level that it's respectable. It could be possible. I could be totally wrong, but I see him as an ambassador of the game that people love worldwide, that he would try and go there to make things better.
Oh, that's for sure. That Buffon is going to be probably a very good ambassador for the game. That's for sure. I mean, it's arguably the best goalkeeper in the last 30, 40 years, I guess. He's probably the best ever. I don't know. Now there's Neuer, but I mean Buffon is amazing. Also now is still, if he's not the best, is the second. So he's gonna for sure be one of the best ambassadors for the game. I repeat, I'm not really sure that kind of experience is the kind of experience that he's looking for in his life. Also because of his new girlfriend that is working in Italy and stuff like that. But everything is possible, so why say no if it can be true?
Leo, I got to give you credit. You said this to me off the record, on the record. You said, Anthony, MLS wants to make a name for itself. They need to watch out because China will absolutely pass them, surpass them because of the money, because of the players they're attracting, on and on. I got to tell you, I agree with you so far, Leo.
I mean, I don't know if I don't know what's going to happen. But if you speak with agents in Italy, they always tell you that the problem in MLS is that 3 designated player limit. If you can like enhance the limit to at least 5, it will be really helpful for the league because a lot of players could come from abroad and better player. Not like the old elephant player like, I don't know, Gerrard or this guy that are really too old maybe to play, or the Nocerino stuff. But I think China is doing the right step to increase the level and the competitivity of the league. Let's see if MLS prefer to stay coherent with their way of seeing soccer, or if they want really to try to become one of the best league in the world. And I think that MLS has all the possibilities to become one.